Darren here for Fuzzy Dice Motors. The day before we go up to check out some of the cars at the local auction, I'd like to take a few moments just to explain how I bid on cars at the auctions. I go to the auctions the day before the auction. That gives me ample time to inspect the vehicles, get in the vehicles, drive the vehicles around, make sure everything works, the windows work, you don't hear any weird noises, thunking, clicking, hammering in the engines. Make sure that the transmission works the way it should. Make sure that there's not any major body damage or rust on the vehicles. And then when I find out the vehicles that I want to bid on, I'll take the vehicle's information down. Usually I'll take a picture of the information that's attached to the windows of the cars. And then I'll go back home, do my research, try to figure out what I should bid on the vehicle. And that also takes into account the buyer's fees that I'll have to pay, as well as the flat fee from my floor plan. So after I take all of that into consideration, that's when I'll go ahead and I place my bids online. The next day when the auction's going on, I find the auctions, I love them, but you have about 5 different lanes going at once, 5 different auctioneers, so it can get very loud, very confusing, and you have I'm not sure what their official name is, but it's the person out there that actually translates or transmits the bid to the auctioneer, the Barker people, and they're very aggressive, and sometimes they will goat you into paying more for a vehicle than what you should actually have paid. So that's why I actually almost always, instead of bidding the day of the auction, I will collect my information about the vehicles, and then I will place my highest bid that I'm willing to pay for the car online, and then I will see what the results are the next day to see if I actually was able to get a vehicle or not. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave the office here and go up to the auction, the local auction, and see if I have anything up there that I'd like to bid on. Well, okay, folks, I'm up here at the auction. I'm inside a 2008 Infiniti FX35. At first look, it looked like it was going to be something I'd want to bid on, but I've noticed that these vehicles, they've got some type of a defect. If you look at the dash, you can see the bumps all over it, and I noticed what these do over time is it just gets worse and worse and worse, and these things are like blisters, and they bust open, and the whole thing just looks like it's got some type of weird zombie pox or something, and it just ruins the whole vehicle. So even though I would love to bid on it, that dash is just going to get worse and worse, and no one's going to want to bid on it, because give it another few months and this thing is going to be horrific looking on the inside. And it is a real big shame. The thing only has like 135,000 miles on it. Looks great on the outside as well, but that dash is going to give us fits. Walk around here real quick so you can look at it. All-wheel drive, V6, but they're not going to like that dash when it opens up on them. Here's a 2009 Audi A4 Quattro, 70,000 miles. It certainly looks good at first glance, but once I checked it out a little bit further, car actually has some issues. Airbag lights on, parking brake, which is electronic, is malfunctioning. Has some dents and some other things, some scratches on the paint. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but my customers always scrutinize something to pieces, and especially when they go in there and they see all the warning lights on. Of probably gonna pass. So we'll pass on this one, going to the next one. Just got inside a 2000 model Ford F-150, 115,000 miles on it. This vehicle is sharp as can be. It's an extended cab. It is just darn near perfect inside and out. Trucks are really hot right now. It just seems like everybody wants a truck, and this one here is definitely in fantastic condition, both inside and out. There's the miles, 112, almost 113,000 miles. Motor's running right now. Seems to be running very smooth. All the gears are working. We're going to check the windows here. The last thing you want to do when you get one of these vehicles is have to put a new window regulator in it. That's not fun. It's not cheap, and it's certainly not a fun activity either. Okay, this is the outside of the 2000 Ford F-150. It's got the running boards. Just a super clean truck. Bid on it. I'll have to do some research later on to look, see what a fair bid is. So trucks are so hot right now that there's just no telling what someone's willing to pay for this, seeing the condition of the truck. But we'll check out something else. Well, here's one that might be bid worthy. A 2013 Nissan Sentra, 59,000 miles. With those miles, the car is almost perfect. This is another one of those bread and butter cars that we discussed in the last video. It's nothing wild, it's nothing exciting, it's nothing fast. It's just good, reliable transportation for somebody with very low miles, probably last them forever. So I'll do some research and see. I'm in a 2000 model Ford Ranger 4x4 XLT with 129,000 miles on it. For its age, it is in almost immaculate condition. Only some very small dents on the outside. Got a little issue here, just normal wear and tear after the past 17 years. The engine seems to be running just fine. The 4x4 does engage. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. The seatbelt's not on because I'm actually just in a parking lot. So we're driving this around, check everything out. Already checked the windows. Windows work. The brakes seem to be working great. The windows, like I said, they work. Headliner's in good condition. Need to go ahead and see if it's going to shift out on all the gears. Seems to be shifting. It's black on the outside. It's got brand new tires all the way around. There's the seat belt again. So let's see. This would probably be a very quick sell. These little trucks in general, they're the hottest thing going right now. This one being a small truck and a 4x4, I don't think have too much problem selling this. Need someone to run the camera while I drive these cars around, that's for sure. Okay, this is the outside of the 2000 model Ford Ranger. On it. It's XLT. Everything seems to work on it. Almost brand new tires. So for 17 years old, this is in really good condition. Being a 4x4, will also help it. '2006 GMC Sierra, 1,500, 112,000 miles on it. Drove it around the parking lot 2 or 3 times. Seems to be like a really good truck. So once again, it is not going to go cheap. 671 off-road, got the bed cover. It is a 4x4 and I tested it, and the 4x4 does engage both high and low. So I will most likely bid on this. I'll have to bid pretty darn high to even think about getting it. Good looking truck, and the miles are right. Well, that's all the cars that I saw today that I thought that I could bid on. So the only thing left to do is to go back to the office, place our bids, and wait for the auction tomorrow. And remember, it's fuzzy dice or no dice.